Remember when all the fuss was about BMW making heated seats only available as a subscription service? Well, if you didn't know, BMW have been putting more than just the heated seats behind that subscription barrier, and BMW is not the only company to start charging for features on a monthly basis. The question is, what will companies charge monthly for, and will it go as far as safety features being subscription only? Hopefully not, but that idea may not be as far off as you think. Hello people of the internet, I'm Nico, one of millions of people who've experienced BMW's reliability, or lack thereof, and all I can help but wonder is, how far will companies take this? Before I can answer that question, we need to start with, well, how this all started and why. While the full subscription model from BMW is a very recent thing, having come out in July, the idea of turning a product into a revenue stream is not new at all. In the 4th generation Chevy Tahoe and Suburban, you could get a built-in Wi-Fi hotspot where you got 3 GB or 3 months for free, and after whichever deadline was met first, you could then purchase more data. Similarly with navigation, if your car wasn't originally equipped with it, you could still go to a dealership later on and just buy it. And even self-driving aids like Tesla's Full Self-Driving or Chevrolet's Super Cruise are available through a subscription. The only difference between those examples and what BMW is now doing is the sheer number of features available through subscriptions. And actually, BMW has been offering these subscriptions in select markets since 2020, so while it has spread to more markets since and is certainly new in the US, BMW has been doing this for some time. But why? What is BMW's motive for doing this? Well, it's all about Uncle Scrooge's favorite thing, money. The thing with subscription services is that while it's often cheaper for the consumer in the short term, there is a point where the total amount of money you've paid for the subscription surpasses the upfront price the product would have been, and it also provides a more constant revenue stream for the seller. To give an example, let's start off with what caught the headlines in the first place, the subscription for heated seats. At £15 per month, or just over $17 as of November 2nd, the price doesn't seem so bad, especially when the full price, or unlimited access as BMW calls it, is £350 or around $400. But following some simple division, we find it would take just under 24 months to make up the difference. So what? You can pay for different time intervals, be it a month, a year, 3 years, or unlimited. And with every longer interval, it becomes a better deal compared to paying every single month. Also, based on your living environment, you would know how much you need the heated seats anyway, and for the people who really need it year-round, they can pay for unlimited. You just have to pay for when you want it. And while we're talking about subscriptions that you have to pay for, subscribing to me is free, and you also get notified every time I upload a new video. Anyway, yes, for the first owner it's fine, but eventually BMW will pull a profit on that car, and that got me thinking about the unlimited access, and what unlimited really means. Before this subscription stuff, if you paid for a certain feature to be on the car to begin with, all future owners of that car would be able to enjoy that feature without BMW earning an extra penny. But now where BMW is in control of who gets what, does that mean that the unlimited access is only for the customer that originally bought it? And does that mean that the next owner will have to pay for unlimited access again? So I asked BMW about this and I got a response that I wasn't entirely expecting. The first part said that all transactions are car specific, so you couldn't transfer heated seats from one car to a different car. Makes perfect sense, and I was expecting that to be the case. What I didn't expect was, and I quote, "If you've added on services in your BMW, it will remain depending on will remain depending on how when the subscription lasts for or whether the service is unlimited." Okay, so the questionable wording aside, they at least kind of said that the services would stay, but they also didn't explicitly say that the services would remain past a change in ownership of that vehicle, so I'm not really sure. I'll give them the benefit of doubt, because if you paid for 1 year of Driving Assistant Plus, maybe 4 months of heated seat use, a year automatic high beams, the map update package, and the safety camera warning feature, all of that will cost you about £614. For my American viewers, that is around $700 and right in line with what General Motors is aiming to rake in per car every year from their future subscription services. GM had a meeting with investors recently where they stated that they are aiming to generate $50 billion every single year from their driving assist system Super Cruise, and they also stated, quote, "GM projects annual software and services revenue opportunities in the $20 billion to $25 billion range from a projected 30 million connected vehicles by the end of the decade." That quote translates to GM projecting that every car earns them anywhere between $667 and $833 per year. And General Motors isn't the only company to join BMW in this business strategy. Toyota recently started charging customers $8 a month for their remote start feature, where you can start the car before ever getting in. Meanwhile, Volkswagen is offering the ability to drive the latest ID3 and ID4 for a monthly fee. Others include the previously mentioned Tesla and Porsche and Audi. Porsche offers a range optimization feature as well as lane keep assist on the Taycan as a monthly subscription, while Audi offers Wi-Fi enabled navigation. But now comes the big question. How far are car manufacturers going to take this? Will we see the day where being able to steer is a monthly subscription? No. At least I don't think so. As for how far this will go, realistically, I only see this being for luxury features and maybe some very cutting-edge technology. Stuff like the latest self-driving tech. Anything that is government mandated or is a bare necessity, stuff like steering, acceleration, braking, all that stuff shouldn't become something that you pay monthly for. Even with luxury features, BMW once tried to make Apple CarPlay a subscription for $80 per month, and they ended up going back on it because of the uproar it caused. So as long as we keep our head on straight and engage full angry Karen mode should any car company try something crazy, then it shouldn't be anything to worry about. That being said, don't think they won't try anything. Tesla used to charge customers extra to unlock their full battery capacity and increase their range. A full $4,500 extra for a range increase of 80 miles. That scheme ended after going viral on social media, but it goes to show that car companies will play dirty to get some extra money. In all honesty, I'm not very concerned with the transition to subscription services because of two things. One is that it kind of spreads out the price of a feature over multiple owners, depending on the subscription period obviously. And also, because you can pick and choose what features you want to use, production costs should be significantly cheaper because all the cars will have all the same hardware. I just hope that the money saved during production will be passed on to consumers and not just turned into profit. For better or worse, I think seeing more and more features available through a subscription is likely to be commonplace. Unlike BMW's heated seats though, subscribing to me is free, so if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing, it really helps me out. Comment below your thoughts on having to subscribe for certain features. Until next time, people of the internet, peace out.